The next speaker is somebody who I think has made the biggest promise in the history of the school choice movement. You know, this is a movement that's been going on for 40 years. Colleagues of ours in the past were very active in bringing the DC Opportunity Scholarship Program, which has been great for thousands of kids here, including all of you. But never in the history of our country had a leader step forward and say, you know, we can do more than that. We can do a lot more than that. And this next speaker, the Speaker of the House, the third highest ranking officer in America, put together something called the Commitment to America. And high ranking in that commitment was a commitment to America's parents and America's kids to make sure that millions would have opportunities that they don't have today. He's also a personal friend of mine. I give you the Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy. You gonna speak here? You gonna go down there? Yeah, of course. All right, so the Cornerstone kids are going down with you. Go on down. You need a mic? Let's get you a mic.
Is it okay if I come to you?
Love it. See if that works.
How about this? Is this better? All right. How many are on a DC Opportunity Scholarship? Thank you for doing that. Thank you. Now, I know you've had a long day. You had to hear from a lot of different people, right? But did you get to hear from Tim Scott? Isn't he fabulous? He's one of my best friends. Tim is an amazing guy, and he's passionate. He's passionate for you. You may not even know him, but he's passionate for you to give you a better opportunity. Because the one thing we've always learned is education is the great equalizer. But the only way education can be a great equalizer is that you have the choice. You have the choice of where you want to go. And the one thing that Luke was talking about up here is we put out what is called the Commitment to America. In this, we told America, what would we do if you lent us the power to be in charge? And we said we want to build a nation that's built on freedom. And that means where children can dream big, where children actually come first. So our goal out here is to add 1 million more opportunity scholarships across this nation. Now I'm going to tell you one little quick story, all right? I'm not going to keep you long. You're tired. You've been around. I don't know if any of you paid attention to politics. I don't know if you paid attention to the speaker race and something happened in the speaker race if you watched. I didn't win on the first time. And you wonder about that, right? Well, has that happened before? Yeah, but it's been like 150 years. It took me 15 times, all right? I just never gave up. But I want you to learn something from that, all right? So I'm born in this town called Bakersfield, California. It's not a big city. And my family didn't have wealth, but we didn't have choice either, right? I couldn't go to any school I wanted to. And when I got out of school, my folks didn't have wealth to send me to college, so I went to junior college. And I had to help pay my way through it. So I would flip cars. I found out later it was illegal, but I was just trying to do what I could, right? And then when you're junior college, you want to go visit your friends who are away at college. My best friend, he got a scholarship to Stanford. He's the running back up there. My other friends were at USC, and my other friends are at San Diego State. So I was going to San Diego State that weekend to go see them. And so I go to the grocery store to cash a check so I have some money for the weekend, right? The day before the lottery started in California, so I bought a lottery ticket. And you know what? I won the lottery. Now, it wasn't the millions and billions you read about, but I won $5,000. That's the most you could win back then, long before you were born. So think about that. I'm 20 years old. It's Friday night. I just won $5,000. I'm spending the weekend right by Tijuana, right? Didn't do anything crazy, but came back. But when I come back, I take the money, and I believe in taking risk, not doing what others. So I invested in the stock market, and I did pretty well. So at the end of the next semester, I took a break from school, and I went to try to buy a business. I tried to buy like a Subway, and they wouldn't sell me one because they said, you're only 20. You don't know what you're doing. One thing I want you to learn, if someone tells you you don't know what you're doing, you prove to them they're wrong. So I went out and I created my own business, and I became very successful. It was a deli. In the end of 2 years, I now had enough money, I could pay my whole way through college, and I wouldn't have to work. So I'm going to college, and in the paper, they had this article to be a summer intern in Washington, D.C. with my local congressman. I did not know this man, but I thought he'd be lucky to have me, so I applied. You know what he did? He turned me down. But in the turn down letter, he made this really nice little thing. So I went back to him. And you know what happened? I'm now elected to the congressional seat. I couldn't get an internship. I'm now the 55th Speaker of the House. But this is what I want to tell you about that. For the first 6 years of my education, I had to go to speech lessons because I couldn't say my alphabet. I was not the valedictorian. I had to struggle for everything that happened. So what's going to happen in your life is not going to come easy. But you just made a decision that's going to make your future brighter. You had a choice of where you wanted to get your education. So I hope you value it. I hope you work at it. And when you have a struggle, do not give up. The one thing my father taught me, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So you may not have started with everything you wanted in life, but you know what? With the work you're doing, you can end up with everything you need in life. Thank you very much, and God bless. Yes.
Thank you so much. Hey, first, how about a round of applause for the young people up here from Cornerstone? Can we get a picture with Kevin with these young guys? You're going to get them right here. What grade are y'all in? Love it. So quick picture there with those guys. We can applaud that, Cornerstone and everybody else. That's good. And then Kevin's second picture, if you want. Did you get that already? You already got it? And then from the stage, we're going to do a picture back this way of everybody here for School Choice Week. So the speaker can be here, but they're going to take a picture there. Yeah, just stay here. You guys can come here. Where should we be? Well, I know we'll do what. Yeah, maybe back here. I don't know. Maybe back here would be good. Up front's where we should be? He says we're supposed to be up there. All right, so let's go up that way. All right. Is it better if everybody stands or sits? Everybody stand? We like standing anyway, don't we? That's better. Yeah.